that is tessellation or tiling. What is tessellation or tiling? That arrangements of 2D shapes, okay, in a flat surface without overlapping or gapping. The process, we arrange some 2D shapes in a flat surface without overlapping or gapping is called tessellation or tiling. You are all experienced maybe with this tiling at your home. You can see so many, most of your houses are flat surface we have tiled. Okay, already we can see it is in your, you can experience around you at your home, the floor we are giving tiling. That we use the 2D shapes. That means the shapes we use for this tiling is never overlap. If it is overlap, the look will get dirty. Okay, we will not get a finishing look for the floor. So we use, when we use tiling or tessellation on the floor or flat surface, we have to be always careful that there should not be any gapping or overlapping between one to another tile or the shape which used in tessellation. Okay, because it will give, if there is any gapping or overlapping, it will give a dirty look or it will not give a finishing look for the thing we are making. At least when we look at the floor, when we tile the floor, we can see the people always careful that it should be attached to each other properly. That the process we use, this process is called tessellation. Okay. Now let's see some tessellation shape using triangle, square and triangle. First I will show you by using triangle. How to do? Here, one more triangle I can make. Here is a tessellation shape. Tessellation by drawing triangles. Okay. From here we can shape. Here we can shape another. We can shape from here. Then you can find that there is no overlap. Here there is no overlapping. You can say by using triangle. Triangle is a 2D shape. Triangle is a 2D shape. Here we have made a tessellation. Now let us use square. The shape square and make tessellation. Tessellation. Here I made one. And when you attach with this, then you can see there is no overlapping or gapping. No overlapping or gapping. Here these are going like that. So we can say with square also we can make tessellation. By using square we can make tessellation. What is the speciality of tessellation? When you make tessellation or tiling, there should not be any gap. There should not be any gap. This all we can say we have joined circle. Now we will see. Circle is also a 2D shape, but we cannot we using the circle, because when we attach this, there will be gap in here. You see, here there is gapping, so we cannot, when we attach another circle here, there will be again overlapping. Okay. See, here there is gap, so we can say with circle, the shaped circle, we cannot make a tessellation. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now let us see some more examples from your book. Dear students, now let us read the chapter to understand more about tessellation or tiling. Look at the pattern given below. What do you notice about the pattern? Here, look at this picture. There you can see each other. All the tiles are attached to each other. There is no gapping or overlapping. There is no space in between these tiles. So we can say the pattern is formed by repeating tiles of the same shape and size. Also, none of the tiles overlap each other. Such a pattern is known as tessellation or tiling. Let's look at some more examples of tessellation in real life. Here, this tessellation, this sort of design you can see in rugs, carpet and towels. Here, honeycomb, you can see here the tessellation made out of hexagon. Window pans, here you can see squares. Decorative papers, also you can see this sort of tessellation work. Identifying tessellations. Tessellations can go on forever. You can extend any existing tessellation by adding more of the unit shape to it in any direction. That means these tessellation shapes we can extend any direction, and it is infinite. Like lines we draw, any direction we can draw. The same way this tessellation also we can draw in any direction. The pattern is formed by repeating this unit shape. Unit shape means only one shape that is made out of tessellation. The unit shape does not overlap and there are no gap between the shape. When we make a tessellation, the same shape, the same type of shape, unit shape will be repeated. And here, look at the table given below. Unit shape. Here you are getting unit shape means the single shape. The shape can tessellate. Here, patterns. This is a tessellation. Here we can tessellate. Here this shape cannot tessellate, because here you see, here it is already marked in yellow color. This is not tessellation because the shape overlap. Here this shape cannot tessellate. Circle also cannot tessellate. This is not a tessellation because there are gaps present. Here exercise 7C. Identify the unit shape in the following tessellation. Here you can see unit shape means the single shape. Here I have drawn the same. This you can find out at the back also. Create a tessellation using each of the shape given below. This I will show you in whiteboard.
Important.
Dot grid is an arrangement of dots wherein each dot lies a definite distance from the adjacent dot horizontally and vertically. Here you can see the shapes. Joining the dots of the grid, we can draw straight lines, curved lines, 2D shapes and different figures designs. Now let's learn about map reading. You all know that map helps us to
reach one place or some ideas we are getting about something. Let us read this chapter and also understand more about map reading. A map tells us the location of an object or a place in relation to other objects or places. A map uses directions and symbols for important landmarks. Landmarks are buildings, places, etc. that help us to locate a place. Maps are used to provide adequate direction to locate a place. Consider the following situation. Roshni invited her school friends to her house. She made a route map to guide her friends to locate her home from school. See, this example we can take our school. Whenever the people visit our school or live in front of the school, we take the name of our school because it is a landmark. And they will say to a rickshaw or some other vehicle that we have to reach in front of St. Mary's School. This is the way, that is a best example. This is the way we can, that is also included with map reading. Okay. This is, we are showing some important buildings, some hospitals, and to reach a place. Now let us see. Roshni's home is here and school is here. And she is inviting her school friends to reach home. Now here is question. Name the landmarks on right that Roshni has used to explain the direction from school. These are the park, temple and panchayat office from right side. And which is the nearest landmark from her home? Here you can see left and right, but SBI bank is little far than park. So we can say the closest one is park. Now the question 3, which are the landmarks to cross if her friends turn left from the school instead of taking a right turn as suggested by Roshni? How much time will it take them to reach Roshni's home? Okay, from here we can say from school if they move towards right, they will take only 18 minutes. Here again from here we can see 3 places, 10 minutes to reach here, again 10 minutes, 3 turns are there. So we can say they will take the time 3 turns, and by if they take the left they have to cross hospital, SBI bank, and they will reach to Roshni's house and they will take total 30 minutes. Here exercise 7D. This is homework for you. In the given dot grid, draw the following: a rectangle, a square, a straight line, a triangle, letter S and letter T. Study the map given alongside and answer the following questions. Here you can see here school, gate 1 and gate 2, movie plaza, restaurant spelling is wrong. You have to add one U in between A and R, grocery shop, bakery and park. Here wing A, wing B, wing C, wing D, wing E, wing F, wing G, wing H, wing I and wing J. Here now let's read the points. Apartment of which wing are the closest to the school? Now closest to the school we can say that is wing J. Now Rahul lives in wing A of the apartments. Mark the shortest route for him if he wants to go to school. Wing A he is staying, so the shortest way is by crossing grocery shop, restaurant and movie plaza. Now next, which landmark will be the nearest to Rahul? Landmark, the grocery shop will be the nearest to Rahul. Vinaya lives in wing J of the apartment. Which is the landmark that she should cross if she wants to enter the school from gate 1? Here we can see she has to cross the landmark bakery 2. Enter through the gate 1. Here is your homework for you. Draw a simple map showing directions to go to your home from your school. Solution of exercise 7C. Question number 2. Create a tessellation using each of the shape given below. There are 4 units.